as your frame. Good?
Good. And then just go ahead and feel free to look at Jack.
Okay.
All right, there we go. So what did the final stages of this process look like? We've been involved with the candidates visiting campus. We've sat in on those forums, those presentations. But the final 2 weeks of this process, what did it look like on your end?
Okay. The final stage was really the search committee's meeting about 10 days ago, where they looked very seriously at all three candidates, had a very long, careful discussion, thoughtful discussion about the attributes of each one, because we had three strong candidates, but ultimately concluded that unanimously that Tom Kreis has the skills, the background, and the attributes that we were looking for and to take the university forward. And at the end of the day, the committee voted unanimously and then brought one name to the Regents, and the Regents just voted overwhelmingly to elect Tom as our 13th president.
All right. So it was a unanimous decision?
Yes.
It wasn't a close vote?
No, not at all. And in fact, what took the 13 days, candidly, is that I thought it's possible that the committee would not reach a decision in one meeting. They might need to have multiple meetings. It was also possible that the candidate who we selected might say, you know, give me a few days to think about this, which would be awkward if we had a meeting the next day. And also, we needed some time to work out just the financial terms with the president, which was very smooth and very easy. Turns out we didn't need the 10 days, but we built it in just in case we needed it.
Right. So this decision was pretty clear about a week ago, you'd say?
Well, I think the committee's choice was clear,
decision.
but ultimately it is the Board of Regents that is the group that must elect the president, and only the Regents vote. So until today, it wasn't clear, but I was confident enough that we invited Tom and Patty to be here today, and that would have been odd if the vote had gone the other way with them here, but I was pretty confident it wouldn't.
Did the Regents vote on that decision today?
Today. We just finished.
Just now?
Yeah, in fact, we had a presentation by the search committee with each member of the search committee outlining some reason why they thought this was the right candidate. We had an opportunity for Tom then to address the Regents, and then, as you might imagine, there were all kinds of questions for him. I suppose similar to the ones that got asked on campus, but in a much more compressed way. And then we excused him, and the Regents then had a deliberative discussion and also about the terms of his employment contract, and then voted and just finished that vote half an hour ago. So it's very fresh news.
Very fresh.
Yeah.
So as just an individual member, obviously,
Yeah.
the chair of the committee, how do you feel about this election?
Yeah, I'm delighted. I'm delighted. You know, we've been blessed with Lauren Anderson for 20 years, and I view Lauren as a very dear friend, very close friend. And he has in every way possible made this a stronger institution than it was 20 years ago. In terms of the distinction of the faculty, the size of the endowment, the quality of students, the physical plant, the financial strength of the place. And I get it that going out on a high note is perfect timing for him. So, and after many years, 20 years of doing this, I think he deserves that opportunity to put down his sword. So we're now in a much different place than we were 20 years ago, and looking for someone who will, based on the strengths we have now, move forward. And there was a clear desire, I think, on the part of the search committee to be sure that we continue to improve the overall academic distinction of the institution. So in many ways, we were looking for someone with academic credentials, and a guy who has been a full professor in 3 institutions and graduated in history, the best of all disciplines, but has taught English. And got his PhD from the University of Chicago, continues to teach, been a dean, really fit what we were looking for. Fits it very well.
Great. All right. Well, thank you very much for
my
your
pleasure.
time. We
Yeah,
appreciate
nice
it.
to